Right now, state investigators release new details about a State Street police shooting, how they say friendly fire played a role. Plus, the latest on a statewide search for a 3-year-old boy missing after his mother was found dead. A suspect now also found shot to death. And we look back at the life of service to country. COVID claims the life of the great American statesman and soldier, Colin Powell. That's all coming up on News 3 Now at 10. Madison police are reacting to the news we first learned this afternoon. A Madison police officer was the one who shot and wounded a fellow officer during an arrest last weekend. Now, in a statement, MPD thanked the state for its investigation, but also warned of the dangers of people illegally carrying guns. Our Brad Hamilton in studio tonight with more on what we found out. Brad?
Well, Eric, the DOJ named the officer involved as Keith Brown. They say Brown inadvertently shot another officer in the leg while police tried to arrest this man, 19-year-old Katane Richardson. Now, we got a chance to speak earlier tonight with Richardson's lawyer, who shared his reaction to today's news. Katane Richardson's lawyer, Stan Woodard, says the DOJ's investigative report has left him with more questions than answers.
There's something suspicious about how this information is trickling out.
That's when MPD says they confronted Richardson for breaking his bail's curfew. But the 19-year-old, who had a gun on him at the time and allegedly pointed it at officers, decided to run. Eventually, a struggle ensued, and that's when the DOJ says Officer Keith Brown fired his gun, which missed Richardson and hit another officer in the leg. Now, Woodard says he can't defend his client in regards to breaking bail or running from police, but today's DOJ report was the first time that he had heard his client actually pointed a gun at an officer, which his client said he did not do.
But now it looks like there's going to be a force charge of reckless endangerment or some reckless use of a weapon by pointing at an officer. That's serious stuff. All of this is serious stuff.
Now, Woodard did say his client pulled his weapon, but will continue to defend Richardson's claim that he did not point it at officers. This latest confusion is adding to a list of things Woodard believes has been muffed in the aftermath of this incident. And Woodard said it all started when the initial MPD press release made no mention that an officer was shot by another officer. Instead, Madison police only said that the officer had been shot in the line of duty and that an armed Richardson had been arrested.
I don't know how you do that. I don't know why that was left out, because they sure wasn't doing him a favor.
The DOJ told us they would not provide further information today. Last week, Richardson made his first appearance in court and was given a $15,000 bond.
Brad, thank you. Police are still searching for one of 2 suspects tonight who crashed into a squad car and ran from police this morning. This happened in the town of Madison.
Police!
Officers responded to Sunnyvale Lane for a report of someone shooting out of a car window. When officers spotted the suspect vehicle, which had been stolen from Janesville, the suspects crashed into a squad car while trying to escape. They then both got out and ran away. One of the suspects, a 17-year-old from Janesville, was arrested a few hours later. A second suspect is still on the loose. Police say they found multiple weapons in that car. Police in Milwaukee still searching for a missing 3-year-old boy after an Amber Alert over the weekend. The child's mother was found dead in the backyard of a Milwaukee home. And yesterday, the man who is suspected of killing her, Jaheim Clark, was also found dead due to an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. Today, the suspect vehicle was discovered in Milwaukee, but the boy has still not been found. The man suspected in a deadly shooting at the Wilderness Resort now facing reckless homicide charges. Court records show 24-year-old Rodane Matthews was charged last Thursday with first-degree reckless homicide. It happened shortly after 2:30 in the morning on October 9th after an altercation. He's currently being held on a $750,000 bond. School administrators at a Sun Prairie Middle School put the school into a precautionary lockdown this afternoon after high school and middle school students staged a walkout to bring awareness to sexual assault. According to a message sent to Sun Prairie parents, a group of students planned the walkout in support of several recent protests at area high schools following allegations that a Madison East High School student raped a young woman. District administrators said the event began peacefully, but some situations escalated between a few students. The district did not share any additional information about those situations. Well, let's get a look at our certified most accurate forecast now. Here's meteorologist Dana Fulton. Dana?
Right now it feels great on the patio, not too chilly just yet, and overnight lows tonight won't be quite as cool as what we saw for early this morning. We are expecting sunny skies as we look ahead to Tuesday. Some more mild temperatures will be building in for this week. That's going to come along with some rain chances also. A little bit of a rain event expected to move in for us throughout the area for the middle of the week. Behind those rain rain chances, though. A little bit of good news for those fall-loving fans of the cooler weather. We'll get some cooler temperatures for the end of the week. The good news for those not waiting for a big cool down just yet, temps won't drop too much as we look ahead to next weekend and start to forecast for the end of October with next week right around the corner. But we will take a closer look at your full 10-day in just a few minutes.
All right, Dana, thank you. New tonight, the FDA could allow people to mix and match COVID-19 shots for a booster. According to the New York Times, the agency is preparing to okay getting a different brand of booster shot than the one a person initially received. The Times reporting the FDA might note that getting the same vaccine as a booster is preferable, but it is not planning to recommend one shot over the other. Here's a snapshot of today's COVID-19 numbers in Wisconsin. The 7-day average for new deaths per day now at 15, with the average daily count around 2,100. And tonight, Colin Powell is being remembered for his decades of service to his country, both in and out of uniform. The 84-year-old succumbed to coronavirus this morning at Walter Reed Medical Center. Skylar Henry reports from Washington.
Colin Powell is being remembered as a trailblazing diplomat and soldier.
He rose to the highest ranks not only in the military, but also in areas of foreign policy and statecraft.
On Monday, Powell died of complications from COVID-19 at the age of 84. Powell's family said he was fully vaccinated against the coronavirus, but had been fighting cancer for several years.
I feel as if I have a hole in my heart.
Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin said Powell was a mentor who paved the way for others.
First African-American chairman of the Joint Chiefs. First African-American Secretary of State. A man who was respected around the globe.
Flags at the White House and Pentagon were lowered in honor of Powell. On Capitol Hill, he was remembered as a unifying figure.
It's hard to imagine a more quintessentially American story. A son of Jamaican immigrants who learned Yiddish from his boyhood neighbors in the Bronx, becomes a four-star general in the United States Army.
Powell's decades of service were not without controversy. In 2003, the then Secretary of State told the UN Security Council Saddam Hussein was hiding weapons of mass destruction in Iraq.
Every statement I make today is backed up by sources, solid sources.
Powell's assertions turned out to be based on faulty intelligence. He would later describe the speech as a black mark on his record that would never go away. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Washington.
Former Wisconsin Governor Tommy Thompson had a direct connection to Colin Powell, a man who Thompson today called a true leader. They both served 4 years in the George W. Bush cabinet. Thompson, Secretary of Health and Human Services from 2001 to 2005. He spoke with us during a visit to UW-Platteville this afternoon.
He was a family man first. He was a patriot. He loved the United States. He was a soldier. And I always loved to talk to him. He gave me some real good tidbits about war.
Thompson also shared an anecdote that Powell told him compared going to war to going into a quote pottery store. If you break something, you have to own it and never go in without a plan to get out. Thompson also said we should also recognize what Powell did outside politics and the military. Powell became the founding chairman of America's Promise, which is dedicated to improving children's lives. New tonight, former President Donald Trump wants to keep the lid closed on some of the records from his term in office. Filed a lawsuit today against the House Select Committee looking into the January 6th riot and the National Archives. This legal action, claiming executive privilege, is an attempt by the former president to hinder the House committee investigating what President Trump did prior to and during the insurrection. The National Archives is expected to hand over the requested documents sometime next month. Also today, the Justice Department asking Supreme Court to block a Texas law that bars most abortions after 6 weeks of pregnancy while legal challenges play out. The DOJ made the formal request in an emergency application today. According to the department, the law is, quote, clearly unconstitutional. The DOJ says letting it stay in effect would perpetuate the ongoing irreparable injury to thousands of Texas women. Jury selection began in Georgia today. The murder trial of 3 men accused of killing Ahmaud Arbery, the 25-year-old black man jogging in a neighborhood in February of 2020 when the defendants chased him in their trucks. He was shot to death after a struggle. It wasn't until the cell phone video of the incident was leaked in nationwide protests that the 3 men were arrested.
I think without that video, we wouldn't have an arrest, but I thank God that the video came and we got arrested.
Travis McMichael, his father Gregory McMichael, and the man who recorded the video, William Bryan, are all facing multiple charges, including murder. The 3 defendants have pleaded not guilty and claim they were justified in chasing Arbery because they suspected the 25-year-old of breaking into a home under construction. Investigators say they found no evidence that Arbery committed any crimes. Milwaukee Alderwoman Shantia Lewis, a Democratic candidate for U.S. Senate, pleads not guilty today to criminal charges that she took more than $20,000 in campaign funds and false travel reimbursements from the city. Lewis faces 4 felonies and a misdemeanor in Milwaukee County Circuit Court. Currently one of 12 Democratic candidates in the Senate race for the seat currently held by U.S. Senator Ron Johnson. A heads up for people in the Madison area, the 115th Fighter Wing at Truax Field will once again be conducting nighttime training flights this week. Tonight through Thursday night, people living near the airfield can expect to see and hear the F-16s taking off and landing until about 9 p.m. Well, still ahead tonight, we'll get your full forecast for the rest of the work week. Plus, coming off their championship season, the Milwaukee Bucks back in action tomorrow. We're getting a look inside the Fiserv Forum and what changes you can expect this season. Stay with us.
At Star N Bank, we think having choices is important, so you can choose the products that are right for your life. What are you waiting for? Explore the possibilities today at starnbank.com.
Hi, I'm Rebecca from 90 Day Fiancé.
And this was my stubborn body fat that I just couldn't get rid of. But then I went to Sonobello and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
It is so intensely gratifying for one visit to make this big of a change. It's amazing.
Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It feels incredible to look down and it's flat.
Thank you again, Sonobello. I'm so happy.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-800-595-1532 or go to sonobello.com.
Just outside of a town called Basic is Basic Lake, where families gather together for some basic fun. And if you have the 2021 Nissan Rogue with 5 drive modes, you can climb above Basic and find a trail where no one else goes. The 2021 Nissan Rogue. Anything but basic.
Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 13 models, or save up to $42.62 on select models.
A former Badger football standout picks up the torch where his fabled mentor left off, and the challenge suits him just fine. Read Madison Magazine's October profile of new UW Athletic Director Chris McIntosh, online and on newsstands now.
Congratulations to Madison Magazine for earning top industry honors for outstanding journalism and design, including the coveted prize for general excellence in the 36th Annual National City and Regional Magazine Awards.
Today's the day to go farther with a partner that provides you innovative solutions for your own personal financial future. Explore the possibilities today at starnbank.com.
Away from your TV? Not a problem. Get breaking news, weather alerts, and political coverage from the award-winning News 3 Now team. Plus, all things Madison. Stay connected anywhere with Channel 3000, Madison's #1 digital news source.
Tomorrow morning, we're talking turkey and all the fixins.
I'll be live at Goodman Community Center to share how you can help bring Thanksgiving meals to 4,000 local families.
And a big cold front on the way. We're going to have the latest tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for overall excellence in television.
Welcome back. A huge holiday hiring push is underway at Amazon. The retail giant plans to add 150,000 temporary U.S. workers for the holiday season. But like many other retailers and logistics companies, Amazon faces challenges hiring workers. So the company is raising pay, dangling bonuses, and expanding benefits in response to the pressures. The warehouse jobs have an average starting pay of $18 an hour, sign-on bonuses of up to $3,000. And if you want to work for the world champion Milwaukee Bucks, the team hosting a job fair this Wednesday Wednesday, 3 to 6 p.m. in the Fiserv Forum Atrium. Retail, security, housekeeping, and other positions are all available. All roles are year-round and part-time. Applicants must be willing and able to work nights, weekends, and holidays. Positions start at $14 an hour with an increase to $15 after 6 months. And it's been just a few short months since fans packed the Deer District in Milwaukee and inside Fiserv Forum as the team brought home its first NBA championship in 50 years. Tomorrow, the season already gets underway again. Amanda Becker gives us an inside look at the preparations happening now.
There will be a lot of new things for Bucs fans to see at Tuesday's home opener. One of the most anticipated, the 2020 championship banner. It will be revealed at the ring ceremony ahead of the game. A new retail store will have high-end Bucs gear from different eras.
Retro is very, very popular, and they really play on that, and they do it the best of anybody.
There will be new menu items as well, rum drinks, chicken tinga tacos, but some of the old favorites will be back with an emphasis on local small businesses.
We've had a lot of partners and relationships over the past 3 years with a lot of these companies already. So we're excited to get their brands out there. Bunny's Bites, Signature Sweets by Kimberly Hall.
During the playoffs, the Bucs introduced mobile ordering from your seat, and that will continue to this season. Fans don't have to miss any of the game.
Our whole idea here is to really improve your experience, cut down on the wait times that you need to wait for food, and then get back to the basketball game.
Fans are excited. That's obvious by ticket sales. Bucs president Peter Fagan says that for the first time in franchise history, season tickets are sold out.
Quite a milestone for the Milwaukee Bucs as we enter our season this year as world champions.
That was Amanda Becker reporting. Now, if you don't have a ticket to the opener, don't worry. There will be another watch party in the Deer District. And with your help this year, we were able to collect more than 5,400 coats and winter clothing items for this year's Coats for Kids campaign. Up next now is the distribution, and there are multiple opportunities to get a coat. The first being at Monona Terrace next Saturday and Sunday, and then another chance at the Goodman Community Center. That'll be on Saturday, November 6th. The White House with a new plan to combat pollution from widely used forever chemicals. PFAS can cause severe health problems and linger in the environment after being released. The EPA launching a roadmap that includes a new national testing strategy, a proposal to designate certain PFAS as hazardous substances under existing law, and actions to broaden and accelerate cleanup. PFAS have been manufactured since the 1940s and can be found in all sorts of goods and products. And leaders of the local faith community gathering at the state capitol today in a combined effort to raise awareness about climate change. It comes as the United Nations prepares for the COP26 Climate Change Conference later this month in Scotland. The meeting will bring together world leaders, scientists, and activists to push toward meeting the goals of the Paris Climate Accords. Well, let's go to meteorologist Dana Fulton now on your certified most accurate forecast. Dana?
Eric, it's hard to have a case of the Monday blues when we have so much sunshine coming through. That's what happened today, and if you were a fan of the weather today, I have really good news. This is going to be a repeat almost for us as we look ahead to Tuesday. High temperatures today in the low 70s with overnight lows in the upper 30s. It's not going to be quite as cool for us tonight, but it is going to be just as mild tomorrow afternoon. We'll see temperatures holding on to the low 70s for Tuesday. Notice that cool down as we look towards the back half of the work week. That's as a cold front approaches, bringing us some cooler temperatures for Thursday, Friday, and heading into the weekend. Also bringing that rain chance for the middle of the week. So for tomorrow, in front of this cold front, we have warmer temperatures, our breeze coming in from the south. Sunshine still expected for your Tuesday. This cold front approaches for us on Wednesday, bringing still those mild temperatures for Wednesday afternoon, but scattered showers developing through the afternoon and evening. Once the system crosses overhead, we'll get some cooler air. Notice behind it, the breeze coming in from the northwest, so that's going to cool our temperatures down for the back half of the work week and heading into the weekend. We just have to get through a quick rain chance first before those cooler temperatures build back in. Overnight, a mostly clear sky. Because of that breeze coming in from the south, again, not quite as cool overnight, only falling to the mid to upper 40s for overnight lows. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll have plenty of sunshine with high temperatures in the low 70s. Our cloud coverage increases early Wednesday morning in front of this rain chance, bringing some scattered showers, possibly a few isolated thunderstorms mixed in later in the day. Some of those showers could bring some quick heavy rain, but really not concerned about any strong to severe thunderstorms with us passing through for us for late Wednesday. Into early Thursday morning, we still have some scattered showers rotating, but by the morning commute on Thursday, not really seeing much of that rain lingering. Most of it has moved off to the east at that point, and that's going to give us a clearing sky for Thursday afternoon. Beyond this, looking ahead to next week in our 6 to 10 day outlook, a little more of a soggy setup building in with the chance for some showers almost every afternoon. So we are trending above average now with our rain chances for next week. Our temperature chances also still trending above average. It looks like we're going to fall into that warmer pattern throughout the Midwest and much of the heart of the country. Again, that line for us over the next few days staying mild, above average, and then cooling down a little bit for the back half of the week and the weekend. For tomorrow, low 70s, still partly sunny skies. Showers will develop on Wednesday. For Thursday, a slight chance for a shower early. Otherwise, the afternoon will be partly sunny with seasonable temperatures trending in the mid to low 50s for afternoon highs through the weekend. Overnight lows, though, will drop to the middle 30s, and our breeze is going to back off a little bit, so we have more of a patchy frost concern for early Saturday morning and early Sunday morning. For next week, there's that soggy chance really building in. A few more shower opportunities through the work week. That's going to come along with high temperatures, generally trending fairly close to 60 degrees, and overnight lows staying a little bit above average also in the mid to upper 40s.
The Bucks season opener is almost here, but before things get underway, the team will finally get their championship rings. We're going to hear from Giannis on the new hardware next in sports.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10. News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
If you've been injured in a truck crash, call Gruber Law Offices. Trucking law can be extremely complicated. There are specific rules and regulations that apply, and we know what it takes to win. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Seeing the joy that people feel when they share a meal with family and friends, that's why we do this. The laughter of kids around the table, the thrill of families driving through for a treat, the delight of not having to cook, and instead letting us safely serve you. It all comes back to taking care of each other. And for that, we'll be here with your favorites and always a smile.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Call to donate today.
He doesn't just talk.
Democrat Alex Lasry
gets it done. Helped build Pfizer Forum on progressive values. Wages $15 an hour. Materials 80% from Wisconsin. Environmentally cutting edge.
Alex Lasry,
Leader on social justice. Proven activist for voting rights.
Alex Lasry,
The Democrat to beat Ron Johnson. It's why Alex Lasry is endorsed by Wisconsin's leading unions. For Senate, Alex Lasry.
I'm Alex Lasry, and I approve this message.
If Physicians Mutual were a friend of yours, we'd be like Eddie here, loyal, dependable, and always there for you. We'd be the one you'd talk to about retirement, the complexities of Medicare, and the coverage you'd need. We'd listen and give you straightforward answers. Think of us as your devoted retirement friend. At Physicians Mutual, we'll help you find the coverage you need so you can have the retirement you deserve. Oh, good boy.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Celebrating 40 years of winners and readers. It's Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Taste Party. Monday, November 15th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Edgewater. Sample food and drinks, enjoy music, and meet some of this year's winners. It's Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Taste Party. Monday, November 15th at the Edgewater. Tickets are online now. Presenting sponsor, Willersheim Winery and Distillery. And supporting sponsors, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and Beef Butter Barbecue.
I did not have to put anything down.
Not a cent.
I had absolutely no out-of-pocket costs.
If you don't win, we don't win. If I don't win, you don't win. What does that mean? It was like, well, if you don't win, you don't pay us anything.
There was no fee unless we won the case.
One call, that's all.
Hard to believe that in less than 24 hours, the NBA regular season begins. Considering just 90 days ago, the Bucks captured their first NBA title in 50 years. Milwaukee opens the season at home against the Brooklyn Nets, but before the game gets underway, the team will be honored during a ceremony where the championship banner will drop at Fiserv Forum and where the team will get their rings, which Giannis and Chris Middleton both had a part in designing.
I said, I want my ring to be bigger than my brother's. That's what I said. You know, I'm joking. But, you know, when Kostas, my brother, showed me his ring, it was huge. It was like an AirPod case. You know, it was huge. So I said, at least, you know, you guys don't sell us short. Give us a big ring also, you know.
The Bucks have also signed Grayson Allen to a multi-year contract extension. Allen came over during the offseason from the Grizzlies. He played in 4 preseason games for the Bucks, averaging over 11 points and 4 rebounds. This will be his 4th season in the NBA. And the Packers could be welcoming an essential player from off the physically unable to perform list. Matt LaFleur says he anticipates that David Bakhtiari will be out at practice this week, but time will tell if he's good for the real game action. For the last 6 weeks, Bakhtiari has been ineligible to play or practice because of his ACL tear last season, but now a 3-week window opens up for him to return to practice.
You don't want to just throw somebody out there. We want to make sure that, number one, that physically his knee is, you know, in great shape, and then he's not at further risk of doing more damage to it. And then also I think there's a confidence factor that you develop by just playing football, whether that's in practice. And so there is a ramp up period.
It didn't take long for Braylon Allen to make a name for himself. The 17-year-old running back is the Big Ten Freshman of the Week after yet another standout performance. On Saturday against Army, Allen rushed 16 times for over 100 yards and scored the Badgers' first touchdown off a 33-yard run. This is the 2nd straight game he's racked up over 100 rushing yards, and in doing that, Allen moves into elite company. He's the Badgers' first true freshman to do it since Jonathan Taylor's 4 consecutive in 2017.
Definitely cool to see that. Definitely a confidence booster, and I can't thank my O-line and coaches enough. Obviously the O-line for making it pretty easy for me.
It's been impressive how he's kind of handled everything, and he's been consistent to it, and that's a good starting point. But it's he's got a hunger about him, but he's got a humbleness. I think that's a good blend.
That she's playing.
For Wisconsin women's hockey, Nicole Lamantia has earned WCHA's Defender of the Week after playing a large role in the Badgers' overtime win against Minnesota Duluth. Lamantia had a hand on offense, assisting on the Badgers' first goal, where she recorded her 50th career point, then scoring her own. And on defense, she blocked 7 shots. We'll be right back.
Look at that give and go. Lamantia ends up with it in the near side.
This is Ford Truck Month. Time to take a ride in the all-new 2021 Ford F-150 with an available 12-inch touchscreen, an available interior work surface, and for powerful performance on demand, a class-exclusive available Pro-Power onboard mobile generator. These are America's best-selling trucks. This is Ford Truck Month. Inventory levels are coming back up, making Truck Month the time to get an F-150 with 0 for 72 and 1,000 retail order bonus.
The grand opening of Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've simplified, uncomplicated, and laid things out for you. First, take your rest match to pick your basic mattress type.
You love memory foam.
I really do.
Then shop using the information and rating system on each bed. It's mattress shopping reinvented, plus mattress specials for every budget. And save big on our reclining sofas and chairs. On sale now, only at Slumberland Furniture.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Thanks to your support, you've helped make MyPillow become one of the fastest growing companies in America. Over the last 12 years, you've helped MyPillow create thousands of jobs right here in the USA. Every MyPillow is made with passion here in my home state of Minnesota to ensure you get the best sleep of your life.
One of the things that I really like about MyPillow is the support. It gives my neck a little hug.
I've never slept better in my life. What's better than a great night's sleep?
Call or go online to take advantage of my best offer ever. For a limited time, when you use your promo code, you can get premium MyPillows regularly $69.98, now only $29.98. That's right, only $29.98. That's the lowest price ever. I tried every pillow from expensive down pillows that just went flat to fiber-filled pillows that rebound every time you move your head. I even tried those memory foam pillows, and the curve did not match my neck, and it probably won't match yours. That's why I invented MyPillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck supported and aligned.
When I got MyPillow, I'm asleep almost immediately. I stay asleep at night and I wake up more well-rested in the morning.
MyPillow has a 10-year warranty. It's machine washable and dryable. And I back them with my 60-day money-back guarantee. Call or go online now to take advantage of my best offer ever. Use the promo code to get queen-size premium MyPillows regularly $69.98 for only $29.98. Get king-size MyPillows for just $5 more. It's the lowest price ever. This is a limited time offer and not available in stores. Don't delay, order now. With our 60-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Sleep well, America!
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
Download the Channel 3000 app today. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
You know, today was a great day. I saw a lot of people putting out their Halloween decorations.
Yes.
You saw your Halloween movie?
I did. I did go see the new Halloween movie this weekend.
Mike
I enjoy
Myers?
it. Yes, yes.
You don't remember the original ones, though.
I've seen them just because I wasn't around.
They were in color.
Initially. This one I saw in theaters, though, yes. And you're right. It was a great day, great weekend to get your Halloween decorations out. If you're in the spooky season, then this is just around the corner for us. Partly sunny skies tomorrow, high temperatures in the low 70s. So it might not feel like October, but at least it looks like October outside. We're starting to get that real
Why
good
you gotta
color
do those
change.
chilly weekends, though? Look how that just drops.
Oh, but it's sunny, and I know you like the sunshine. I know you like the sunshine. And tell me that some cooler Friday nights, that's not good for football, right?
Those are good.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got playoff football this weekend.
Wear a hoodie and you'll be fine Friday night. Might see some patchy frost, though, Saturday and Sunday morning, so that could start to change things up for us.
Yeah, start to get those houses ready for the change of the weather. Dana, thanks. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 10. Have a great night.